This is verse 9 of the 17th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. The event of the Transfiguration has just taken place. The disciples, along with Jesus, are now returning to the rest of the disciples, and we have this word that is provided, a word of caution, a word of warning. So we have the connective kai and katabainon. This is from katabino. It means to go down as they were coming down. It's a part of a genitive absolute. We have the genitive pronoun here, auton, standing in a kind of independent relationship to the rest of the sentence. So as they were coming down would be the idea. As present participle, ek, out of, to orus, out of the mountain. So descending, coming back to return to the others. In a te lato. This is from in telomai. Telos means the end or conclusion of something. It has a kind of a limiting factor, the final purpose, and the en adds a notion of limitation as well. So it comes over idiomatically as he commanded them. He enjoined them. He strictly tied them to a certain purpose would be the idea. So as they're coming down out of the mountain, he warned them or commanded them, autois, the indirect object, to them. This is the dative plural masculine. The subject of the verb, ho Jesu, so Jesus gives the command, legon, saying, from lego, I say, present participle, saying to them, medani. Adjective, when it's used standing by itself, it's the substantive use, so it means to no one. It's in the dative here, apeta. May words used with the aorist subjunctive stand for prohibition, and that's the idea here. So the second person plural, aorist active subjunctive, to no one say, is the idea. To orama. Horao is the word that means to see. This is a noun form derived from that verb. The vision, the sight. Don't say to anyone that which you've seen. Heos u, taken together, these two form idiomatically the idea of until. Heos, the idea of until, takes the genitive. Here you have the genitive relative pronoun, until such a time as would be the notion here. O huios tu anthropu, the Son of Man. Until such a time as the Son of Man, ek nekron, from among the dead. Aorthe, the third person singular, aorist passive indicative, has been raised up. So they're commanded here not to pass on this vision even to the other disciples. Stupendous as it is, it must have been a bit of a challenge for them to keep it under their hats, but nevertheless the reasons for this are fairly obvious, that at this point it still needs to be kept somewhat under guard, the idea that Jesus will rise from the dead, vindicating his claims, which are extravagant enough. This is the great moment that the Son of Man is really going to be revealed as nothing less than deity, and the Transfiguration is going to be one of the most important evidences of that fact.